NeoBlue Fusion returns with another lineup of mesmerizing machines and tools that make every production step feel effortless. Just relax, keep watching, and enjoy the whole video till the very last second. Candy making comes in many forms, but nothing beats the traditional hand-pulled method. By pulling the sugar mixture over and over, air gets trapped inside, turning it into a smooth, shiny, and beautifully textured treat. If you want to work efficiently, having the right tool makes all the difference. In this cable winding process, a specialized winding machine helps wrap the wire quickly while keeping every turn neat and precise. This is the wood log cutting process happening right before your eyes. Modern technology makes the whole operation look so effortless and fun to watch. In modern agriculture, heavy equipment is a must to make harvesting faster. The power and precision they deliver are truly that are another level. It completely changes how farms operate today. Known for its beauty and value, jade is one of the most sought-after stones in China. Watching it being cut and polished into a flawless bracelet is both satisfying and fascinating. Fireworks don't really stand out under the bright sun, but colorful smoke can bring that same excitement to any wedding celebration. There are tons of wood chipping machines out there. This one's built to handle smaller branches and twigs with ease. In China, road paving moves incredibly fast because they use a huge lineup of heavy-duty equipment working in sync. And here's something cool. Watch how this sugarcane juicer squeezes every drop out of the stalks. This rice harvester runs like a dream, smooth, fast, and efficient. Watching it glide through the fields is surprisingly satisfying. Here we see how solid iron is bent. After heating it up, the metal becomes softer, making the bending process much easier. This small rice cutting machine is remote operated, perfect for small, hard-to-reach rice fields. Sugarcane is a precious crop that becomes the sugar everyone depends on. In China, the black sugarcane is especially valuable and often enjoyed as fresh juice straight from the press. When farmers see their harvest overflowing, their joy is contagious. Even just watching makes us feel part of it. This clip shows how a drill bit is mounted. Those tiny ridges and tips you notice? That's where the drill's real power lies. Iron is no easy material to work with. Forging it requires multiple steps, heavy machinery, and the highest level of safety, especially when the metal's glowing hot. The coconut peeler's design looks almost like a spear. Its sharp point slices through the husk effortlessly, though workers need to stay cautious since the tip can be dangerously sharp. Transferring fish from one place to another has to be done carefully to keep them calm and alive. This is how solar panels are cleaned. Watch until the end. The cleaning robot runs entirely on solar power too. Old, unusable cars are crushed using a special machine with two giant claws. They grip, tear, and crush metal in seconds. Those bits of metal? They'll be melted down and reused again. Here's how steel pipes are bent without heat. It works because these pipes are relatively thin and flexible. In today's modern world, machines play a huge role in everything we do. This one cuts and shapes iron with speed and pinpoint accuracy. Using this wood cutting machine makes the job faster and smoother, giving a clean, precise result every time. The process of making shuttlecocks, or birdies, is surprisingly complex. Each one gets tested for balance and performance before being shipped out. The process of cutting and bending iron looks easy and fast, but the secret lies in the machines. These bending and cutting tools are actually much stronger than the metal they shape. Here's how transparent tape is made. Watching the tape rolling machine in action is oddly satisfying. This simple cutting tool may look basic, but it delivers incredible results for its users. Moving heavy objects takes a lot of strength. With modern equipment, that task becomes easier, faster, and more affordable, proof of how important technology is in our daily lives. With this machine, peeling fruit turns into something fun to watch. The way it smoothly removes the skin is just so satisfying. Once a mattress is finished, it's pressed, wrapped, and packed, ready to be shipped straight to customers. This makes delivery much easier and more efficient. You can instantly tell how insanely fast this machine operates the moment it starts moving. There's just no way human hands could keep up with power and speed like that. This tool is engineered specifically to smash through just about anything, even tough, solid concrete. Crepes come in all kinds of sizes, from tiny bite-sized treats to those huge street-style ones. Watching the traditional crepe making process is seriously satisfying. The way the batter spreads into that perfect, paper-thin circle never gets old. And when the edges start to crisp up, it's straight-up cooking magic. Here's the behind-the-scenes process of crafting shoes. The way each piece is cut and sewn together is so smooth, it's hard to look away. The rear of the arrow is crafted from feathers, and the way it all comes together is surprisingly relaxing to watch. Whenever you're cutting something, there's always a risk from sharp blades, so having safety equipment like this really makes a difference. You could see the wooden bridge weakening by the second. The force of the river's flow was simply too strong for it to survive. When proper equipment meets real expertise, work becomes effortless. That's why everything gets finished so quickly. Iron is used in a lot of tools because of how tough it is. That's why working with it, whether cutting or forming it, demands proper machinery and specialized expertise. A laser cutting machine has no trouble cutting through steel. Anyone watching the process will instantly find it satisfying. This young man has incredible skills. He doesn't just make delicious noodles, he turns the whole process into a show. Everyone around him ends up entertained. A simple weaving tool can make the whole process feel lighter and a lot more enjoyable. Once you see how smoothly it works, it's hard not to feel satisfied. This electrician truly amazes me. His talent is one thing, but his ability to work inside extremely narrow spaces sets him apart. People who are bigger or uncomfortable in confined places simply couldn't get this work done. This is the shipment process for steel wire traveling by ocean. The wire coils are positioned in a specific crossed layout throughout the ship. That arrangement keeps them secure and ensures they won't shift and disrupt the vessel's stability once it's underway. And that wraps up today's awesome videos from NeoBlue Fusion. Thanks for sticking around till the end. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. See you in the next one.